Welcome back to our brand new series all about the best things to do in Auckland. We've been covering some pretty significant ground on our New Zealand travels over the past year or so, but very little of that has been from our home of Auckland, which, by the way, is set on a field of extinct volcanoes.
It's actually just crazy. This could be Mars.
Yep, you heard that right, and it's not just a few either, but more on that later.
We want to take you along on a mini journey with us and share some of our highlights from a local's perspective in Auckland. From some of our favourite places to grab a bite,
Did you take a massive bite?
the beauty and wine of a weekend escape on Waiheke Island, cheers, black sand beaches of the west coast,
Look how outrageous this is.
3, 2, 1, go!
and a spot of randomness along the way.
Bill! How's your day, man?
For the first episode, we wanted to go large.
Have fun!
New Zealand is the home of adventure activities, and Auckland has some iconic structures, so we found the best way to combine the two. Rather than just film the Auckland Harbour Bridge or take the lift up the 328 metre tall Sky Tower, we climbed them both instead for a pretty hectic couple of walks.
I feel like I can't even turn my body around.
Welcome to the Sky, guys!
No surprises really that hanging 192 metres over Auckland is also the prime spot to catch the most impressive views of the city and a volcano or three. There's actually more than a handful of volcanoes around though. We're talking 50 plus, and you can get right up close to them as well.
Today we're doing something that sounds a bit crazy to even say out loud. We're taking a ferry on a day trip over to Rangitoto Island to hike to the top of a volcano.
Ready for an adventure?
I am.
This is fun getting around Auckland and doing some stuff.
It's not every day that you say, oh, I'm just going to go and hike a volcano today.
No, but it's just, it doesn't matter where you are in Auckland. It's dormant, by the way. Did we mention that?
We're in St. Man's.
We've just mentioned it now. But everywhere you are in Auckland, it kind of doesn't really matter. It's just always there. It's like the mini Mount Fuji of Auckland.
It is.
So we're in Auckland downtown, central, waterfront, ferry terminal. It's actually a really beautiful building. It reminds me of that one. I can't remember the name of it. Someone will be able to comment. Melbourne. Wow.
Isn't it the train station?
We're like in sync. Anyway, we're gonna go.
We're gonna get on our ferry
We're gonna
now.
go inside the station now and try and figure out where the hell we have to be.
Yeah.
Passengers traveling on the 10:30 service to Rangitoto Island. This service will be departing from gate 1C.
Well, that'll happen quickly. Just as well we left half an hour.
I know, we're already at the terminal now waiting to board. I'm just trying to find our masks because technically I think we're at level 1 in Auckland and we haven't had any community cases.
All of New Zealand now, I think, right?
Oh yeah, in all of New Zealand. I actually don't want to say it out loud and don't want to jinx it, but anyway, it's still mandatory on public transport, like a ferry, to wear masks.
Greetings everyone and welcome to your sailing out to Rangitoto Island. Rangitoto Island is a conservation island protected by the Department of Conservation. In order to help protect our native kauri trees from kauri dieback disease, shoes must be brushed using the foot brushes before boarding the vessel to stop the spread of soil, weeds and seeds. It is also pest free. So please make sure to check your bags for rats or mice, insects and plague skinks.
So just a quick 25 minutes. We booked our tickets online because I think it's $3 or $4 cheaper. But you don't have to book a return date. You basically, or return time, sorry. You just set your time in the morning. Make sure you get there like 30 minutes before, it would seem. And then it's a case of, I think they run kind of every hour or so, roughly, on the way back. There's a bar, didn't even see. Cafe, drinks and stuff like that, but we just went straight to the top. I think we're going to need a lot of that.
I'm burning up already. How are you feeling? Maybe wearing all black wasn't a good idea.
Wow, I'm gonna have to take this off. The weather was terrible this morning, so we really didn't know what to expect, but we picked today. It looked like it was going to come right, but it's an hour walk up, is that right?
An hour walk up, an hour back down.
And then we're probably going to have some...
Wait, there's lava caves. That's an extra 30 minutes detour.
And then we're going to stay at the top, so basically we need to be prepared for about 4 hours in the direct sunshine. If you've never been to New Zealand or Australia, you might not know, but the sun here is the most intense of anywhere we've ever been in the world. Anyway, this is kind of where we came in. There's a little Māori structure there that we walked underneath. There's a few things around that side that don't look overly interesting for us at the moment. And then there's all these little islands out there, like check that one. Just beautiful little spots you can get to. There's batches, apparently. And then we are heading around there to start the path.
Rangitoto is both the youngest island in the Hauraki Gulf and the largest of Auckland's volcanoes. It's about 250 metres above sea level and about 5.5 kilometres wide. It would be easy to assume that because it's a volcano, it would be a bit rough around the edges, but it's absolutely beautiful, full of vegetation and overwhelmingly green.
Underfoot is a completely different story though. This is roll your ankle kind of territory. It erupted over 600 years ago, sending lava all over the island. The entire hike is pretty rough and tricky to maneuver at times as you walk over some really rocky volcanic terrain.
Instantly.
Lava flows. So there are lava flows everywhere. We're like walking on it right now.
It's like never ending back there.
Yeah, that's just the beginning. Do you remember the last time we did this hike was like 2015? And do you remember there's that one area, it's real open, but it's just like lava fields on the other
Yes,
side?
it's up here on the left, is it?
I think, yeah, my island navigation, my volcano navigation.
Oh, look at this, everywhere you go.
No, but it's like both sides. You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
So cool.
Yeah, 2015, we were just puppies back then.
Little babies.
We'd done a couple of trips together, but we definitely hadn't like set off to see the whole bloody world like what we
No.
ended up doing, had we?
I think we'd only been to Bali by then. Hadn't we?
Yeah, maybe the GC,
Samoa.
Gold Coast.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're just making stuff up now. It's actually just crazy. It's like, this could be Mars.
Yeah, it feels like a different planet, eh?
Yeah. I remember we were in Scotland that time and we drove through that area that was known as being, like, they would use it to film some movie that was like Mars, but this is even more intense. Oh, you're like Rocky. So fast.
So cool.
You're just all furious, not fast.
Excuse me. Ow.
It's a bit steeper than I remember. We're pretty much at the summit, right?
Yeah, we're like 15 minutes away.
But yeah, this is.
We're a bit puffy.
We're both puffing quite a bit actually.
I actually have to like sit up and
Yeah. It's one of those things that probably doesn't come out on camera. Sneaky 200 meters from the top. We're taking a detour already. Come on in here. Oh, we're in the jungle, aren't we? So going to the lava caves.
Did you learn about the lava caves?
15-minute kind of detour in either direction, and the lava caves were formed literally from running lava. From legit lava. We just heard this girl saying to a friend, she was like, last year I was here and my friend Courtney, she had a wetter fall on her because she had a lamp, and we were like, oh shit, should we take a lamp?
To people who don't know what wetters are? What they are. They're
This.
massive.
We've got a headlamp. Do we use it or not?
I think we're going to have to. The only thing I have read about it is that it is pretty much pitch black, which caves not really my thing.
It's not like Waitomo where there's perfect path,
Yeah, that's more
red
my
light
vibe,
guide
you know?
rails and all sorts of stuff.
Maybe we'll just send danger in.
Okay.
Because it's the only lava pit there. I think I would.
Pretty random. It's funny, you hear caves and you think about man-made, you know what I mean? You just instinctively think, but these are just like raw, there's just trees coming out. The little girl there just helped us and was like, no, go down this one, and we're like, okay, lucky I brought this guy.
Yes, we trust you.
Is it on?
Yep.
Sweet. Let's
Okay,
just,
bye, have fun.
let's just walk in.
Yeah, let's.
Hey, you're not coming. Look at this. Man, I wonder how firm these are.
I wonder how many bugs are in here.
This is where the wetters would be at for sure.
Don't even say it.
Well, you get pretty low through there.
I'm going to do this with a backpack on.
Alright, we're going in. Just get over this tree. Wow. Silent in here. Other than my breathing, of course. Ow, that one got me in the butt. Oh, that was short. It only goes to there. Yeah, that's it.
Looks like so much fun.
It got me in the butt. My big booty.
Okay.
Got me in my big booty.
Find any bugs?
Ah, no,
Any lava?
I did not. It's really short. It's like 5 meters. Can't see the end. Alright, we're going to venture into this one now. Oh, I don't know. I have to be quite small to get through there.
So,
Wait, first off, we made it.
we made it. This is the crater. Hot, sweaty, puffing, but worth it. I wanted to mention though that the island is home to New Zealand's largest Pahurakawa forest. And if you don't know what a Pahurakawa tree is, it's they call it New Zealand's Christmas tree because they've got little flowers that come out in the summer just in time for Christmas, like red flowers that kind of look like Christmas decorations.
That's just the crater down there. Crater. God, that's so Kiwi, eh? That's just the crater. Well, it's almost Australian at that point.
It's the crater.
It's the crater down there. Now, we're making our way up to the summit with the viewpoint back over Auckland. That took us 55 minutes and we walk reasonably quick,
we
but
do
we
walk
stopped
fast.
quite often.
Quite
Say
busy
about
today.
an hour is probably right, eh?
Yeah, if you're not in any hurry.
Yeah. But we are we are puffing a little bit. There's been a few people we walked past that we're going to just had to sort of stop. So if you're watching this for ideas of what to do in Auckland, keep this one in mind for fitness to a degree anyway, because the views are going to be great once we get up here. You got to say it.
Amazing! So
What?
blue, the water out that way.
Yeah. Probably nowhere else in the world that we would rather be right now, eh?
I know.
We still have the urge to travel, don't get us wrong. We still really want to go overseas, but look at this.
And I think that the fact that the last time we did this was 2015 just goes to show that like we need to do this stuff more often, eh?
100%. It's very strange how you don't do that stuff in your own backyard, but something this whole pandemic has shown us is that we have to do more of this. As beautiful as the summit is, shit too hot, dog.
It's so hot. Our plan was to have lunch up there. Well, not really lunch, we just packed some snacks. But there's literally one area with shade and everyone is like fighting over it. So
Yeah. There's one family that's like claimed it.
yeah, so we decided to walk maybe 10-15 minutes back down. There's like a little area where you can sit and have some lunch in the shade. The views up there are insane. We got popcorn, sweet and salty, obviously. We got apricots. We got our own rubbish bag, cooked responsibly. Bananas. It's very, very expensive.
They're so pricey,
I think they're like $7 each. Primal chocolate bar. And then you've got protein bar for danger.
Pro tip, be prepared to leave some time so that you can swim afterwards. There's some great swimming spots down here. I was just about to jump in, the boat pulled up, but now we had to wait like 15 minutes in the sun because they weren't letting people on, and I'm like, oh, I'm sweating, I'm just living in regret right now. Try not to let it ruin my whole afternoon.
What would you
There's hopefully some beers on board though, so that will be the saving grace.
Smiling. Hope you're hungry, and if you're not, you're about to be. What we're going to do is show a whole range of different types of food, and from cheap eats to a little bit more fine dining and everything in between. So it all comes on a toasted brioche bun.
Oh, look at that tap.
Oh yeah, and then inside is a fried egg, fried bacon, and some kind of like mystery sweet sauce.